as I decided you needed a little time out, a moment to take some time, step away, and center yourself to virtually touch grass. I want you to give this video your full attention for the next 10 minutes or so. Don't play it in the background. Don't multitask. Don't do anything else. Put this video on full screen. Watch and listen. I want you to begin by slowly breathing out all the air in your lungs and then gently breathing in to a count of 4, 3, 4. Now hold and count to 4, 2, 3, 4. Gently breathe out. Again, count to 4, 2, 3, 4. And hold again for a count of 4, 2, 3, 4. Relax and breathe. We are going to do this one more time. Breathe out all the way and inhale 2, 3, 4. Hold 2, 3, 4. Exhale 2, 3, 4. And hold 2, 3, 4. And breathe. Relax and breathe. Let go of any last tension you're holding. Just relax and let yourself sink into the chair. Just relax. Keep your eyes on the screen and listen to my voice. Let it slip into your ears and wash over your mind. You've done this so many times before. Every single time you watch one of my videos, and you can do it again now. Let yourself sink into my voice again. You know what my voice does to you. You know it makes you feel so wonderfully fuzzy, drifty, and floaty. Just like it's doing it now. And you also need to know what my snaps do to you. They take you in deeper. Go deeper. Go deeper. 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 Look up. Look up into my eyes. Look up into my beautiful deep blue eyes and sink into them. Sink into them. Sink into my eyes. Sink into my voice. Deeper. 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 Focus. Focus. Listen. Open your mind and listen. When you see a message telling you to do something, and you know it's from me, your mind will go soft and fuzzy at the edges. You will let yourself sink into that warm, fuzzy feeling of feeling good and obedient. You will do as you're told. You will obey, and you will feel so good to do so. It feels good to be good, to obey. It's wonderfully comfortable. ask you a yes or no question, you'll answer with yes, miss, or no, miss. When you get a call from me, you'll pick up instantly and automatically. When I tell you to look in my eyes and melt for me, you will melt for me. You will sink back into the same state that you are now. You'll open your mind to me, and you'll be receptive to anything I say next. When I post that emote, you know the one. You will see my eyes flash before you in your mind. You will remember how they make you feel. You will remember that you can't resist me, that you must always, always obey me. Do you understand? Yes, miss. Now wake up. Wake up fully and wait for my call. Did you listen? Very good. Looks like I finally managed to tame your mind. You'll be good from now on, won't you? You will follow the rules. You will be nice and obedient for me. You will obey. Perfect. I'm glad to hear it. I will see you in the server then. Don't close this video just yet. Look into my eyes and melt for me. If this has no effect on you whatsoever, that's perfectly fine. I still need you to listen all the way to the end, though. This was just a fantasy, a work of fiction. It's not possible to hypnotize someone against their will. If I managed to hypnotize you before, it's because you decided to let me hypnotize you. And if so, I'm flattered that you trust me to play with your mind a bit. And if you're feeling wonderfully floaty and buzzy right now, because I told you to look into my eyes and melt for me, it's because you decided to accept that suggestion. And again, I'm glad you did, because it takes a lot of trust, and it's equally fine if you're fully lucid right now, if you were never hypnotized at all. I hope you still enjoy the audio. Finally, if you do feel the urge to obey me right now, if you feel like you should do everything I tell you to, it's also because you decided to accept that suggestion. I'm not going to tell you to let go of the suggestions you've accepted. I'm not going to tell you you won't feel any urge to obey me anymore, and that you won't have a certain reaction when I post that emote. Those kind of suggestions can be a lot of fun. It can be fun to let your mind buzz over when I tell you to do something, to let yourself sink into abyss, obedience, and just do as I say, completely on autopilot. But if you do feel the urge to obey me, then I need you to obey this instruction in particular. You decide which commands you obey, no matter what the suggestion you've accepted, no longer how strongly you feel like you must obey. You always decide. Nobody can ever make you do anything you don't want to. Listen to me. It's important. Nobody can hypnotize you when you don't want to be hypnotized. decide when you get hypnotized. You decide which suggestions you accept, which ones you keep, and which ones you let go when they are no longer right for you. And you decide if and when you act on anything. You always decide. Do you understand? If you said yes, miss, right now, you don't have to do that anymore. You can, of course, I don't mind, but you don't have to. Now, if you're feeling a little fuzzy, drifty, or floaty, or if you're feeling very fuzzy, drifty, and floaty, it's time to wake up now. Wake up. Wake up fully. Thank you for listening. Stay safe, and feel free to join my Discord